themes that have been coming up in coaching this week. I'm so stressed out, I can't handle this. This is rubbish. I'm so bored. And here's the tool that I use to dive in to why those things might be happening, why I'm getting bored, or why people are getting anxious. So a flow state map, such a powerful tool, because in life, we really want to be having fun, enjoying ourselves, feeling like it's just so easy to do flow state. My energy's nice and positive, and I'm growing, I'm getting really good at this thing that I really want to do. It's the thing that I love the most and really want to be good at. So if we put on the axis, we look at, well, how big is a challenge compared to how much ability do you have? Because when those two meet up the top here, that's the perfect state. When you get high ability and the challenge is high and you meet, that's exciting. You have an intention, you line up with it, and then you achieve it. There's nothing better. But why do we get bored? Just had a conversation with the editor around going back to uni. Oh, uni, it's a bit boring. Well, straight away, the class is not very challenging and it has very high ability. So straight away, we're in this space here. We're a bit bored because I'm not really being challenged. If we look at it the other way, I had a young football player saying, I want to make the AFL, but unfortunately, the challenge is really high, but their ability is really low. So they haven't developed the ability or the skills yet. So they're very anxious saying, I want to be, what, hang on, stop, relax. In here, in this little box here, is the most important thing you can learn to do. Is it fun and how do you find some joy? If you can't find those two things, it's really, really troubling. So when we are bored or when we are very anxious saying, look, this is still something I'm moving to, because if we jump into a time portal and said in 4 years' time, we jump out, oh, I've got that job that I wanted, or I'm playing AFL, you can't remember back to when it was a bit stressful or my ability was no good, because you've got to put in the work. It's like doing the reps at a gym. You've got to go in there and continually get better at what you're doing. So the flow state map is designed to do that. Where are you along this? And when do you know that you get into this flow state? But an attitude of gratitude saying, you know, I do things because I want to enjoy it and I want to have fun is the most important part of any manifestation you want to have around about achieving anything. I talk to all my athletes about this. Don't get ambition and capability mixed up. Think about how big's the challenge and how much ability do I have, and map yourself on the grid, because you're trying to find this space in here. Because when you get to this point up here and you put those two things together, my high ability and high challenge, you've hit the high ground and life is pretty damn good. Have a go. Good luck.